finished well.
Yeah, look, the Bulldogs played a game style that really worried us for a large period of the game, and starting Griffin off half forward and it worried us for a while, and they got them back into the game, and they came at us for a while, and I just think it was a great sign from our guys that after a really tough game last week, and I was concerned how we'd back up this week. I think the guys started well, and that start probably was the reason we won the game, because even when Bulldogs got a run on, because of the scoreline, we were able to pull it back.
How concerned were you when I think they had 16 inside 50s in a row?
In the third quarter?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fair to say I was reasonably concerned. Yeah, the third quarter wasn't a highlight of our year, that's for sure. But we had a break in terms of the scoreline, and that probably held us in good stead. But yeah, there's no doubt you don't want 16 inside 50s in a row, and it still shows that we need to work on our defence and all over the ground.
How significant a challenge has it been to come up against two sides off the bye 2 weeks in a row? Has that played into?
Yeah, we've done it. I think we've done it 3 or 4 times this year. We ran up against Adelaide off the bye earlier in the year, and every time we've done it, except probably tonight, the sides have kicked away early on us and got a good lead on us, and we've come back. But tonight, I think there's no doubt the Bulldogs had more legs than we did. I thought they outran us. But fortunately, our backline held up really well. I mean, if you look at the stats in terms of time in forward half and inside 50s, I think the Bulldogs had us there, but our backline was pretty resilient and played well for us.
Justin Fletcher did his usual thing, and we keep marvelling at him. But what did you make of Carlisle's game?
I'd have to go back and have a good look at it, but I think he was reasonably good. I don't think Jake had too many goals kicked on him. I think he defended reasonably well. Probably didn't hold his marks the way he did has the last couple of weeks, but I think it was an good average game. But without going back and looking at the game and dissecting it, I couldn't give you a comprehensive summary.
Seemed like a really even contribution from the side. Are you pleased about that aspect?
Yeah, I think Brent Stanton, David Zaharakis had a lot of the ball, kicked a couple of goals. Alan Davey kicked some goals. Michael Hurley again kicked some goals, and it was even across the board. And with those guys probably standing out, and Dustin also. But our team is not built on superstars; it's built on all-round effort across the board, and I think that was another reasonably good performance tonight.
Do you think your foot skills early on were really important, and also just throughout the year, is that something that's improved?
Yeah, our ability to kick the ball well early, I think, got us the goals because the contested ball was going the Western Bulldogs' way, the inside 50s, the time in forward half was going their way. We used the ball relatively well, and that enabled us to score. So, that's a big plus for our guys in that they're kicking the ball really well, and even the losses to Carlton and Collingwood early in those games, that's the one thing that probably either got us in front or kept us in the game.
We doomsayers in the media, Jim, earlier on, were saying how you run out of legs after a big pre-season. You really do seem invigorated. What's the magic touch to that?
I think it's a young team, so there's certain periods, and you look across the AFL, you sort of look at teams across certain times. There's 3 or 4 weeks, except for the top 1 and 2 teams, where there's weeks where they have bad 3 or 4 weeks because of the age and because they learn to play the game, and whether it's us, whether it's other clubs. We went through a period where we lost those 5 games in a row where we were puffed, we were a bit tired, and it took us a while to get us back. To rest a few players, and we'd also had Watson, Hocking, Hurley out of the side, and Pears out of the side. So we didn't have our best players, and we're also, I think, a bit tired then. But we're going to freshen them up and bring some players back, and we've won a few more games. Obviously, the season's got a bit more to go for us, and hopefully it goes really well.
Do you dare to think about prospect of finals?
Not really. We've been very strong this year about talking about improvement in our players, and even tonight at half time we talked about how we wanted to play the game, not so much the scoreline but the way we wanted to play the game, and the third quarter was a bit disappointing because we didn't play it the way we wanted to play it, and so we'll go over to Perth in 7 days' time. We'll play the game the way we want to try and play it. We'll defend, we'll attack, we'll try and win the ball and use it the way we've been teaching our players, and if we do that, we'll see what happens. But I'm not sure how far in the 8 or what other teams have to do, and we haven't looked at that a lot because we have to keep teaching. And whether we make the 8 or not this year, in 18 months' time, we want to keep coaching and teaching so we do become a good team.